Today we're looking into some sources describing, well, a really different approach to learning. They call it the architecture of mastery.
That's right. And it starts by pushing back against a common idea.
The idea that learning just means memorizing stuff, like cramming for a test.
Exactly. The sources argue that's often a failure of the method, not the person learning. The goal here isn't just recall.
It's about achieving something deeper, more lasting.
Profound, durable, deep learning, that's the phrase they use. And it's designed to systematically build towards mastery.
Okay, so not just software, but a platform that actually engineers understanding. That sounds ambitious.
It is, and that kind of engineering needs a solid foundation.
Right. So
Yeah.
let's unpack that. The sources mention fusing three pillars together. What are they?
Okay, so pillar number one is science. And they're specific here, Nobel Prize-winning work, plus 31 other key studies in educational science.
Well, we're talking cognitive science, how memory actually works.
Precisely. Things like synaptic plasticity, retrieval practice, the mechanics of building long-term memory, it's grounded in that research.
Interesting. Okay, what's pillar two?
Pillar two is pedagogy. They draw from the Finnish education system's approach, known for its excellence, right?
Yeah, focusing on understanding over rote learning. But the third pillar is technology, AI. That feels like a potentially awkward mix with the Finnish model.
Well, that's the synthesis they're aiming for. The AI brings the adaptive power, the personalization.
Feeling the difficulty, the pacing.
Exactly. But the Finnish pedagogy keeps the focus on deep concepts, on meaningful feedback, not just, automated testing. It's marrying that conceptual depth with AI's precision.
Okay, so that's the foundation. Science, pedagogy, AI, all fused. But where does it take the learner? The sources talk about two transformative stages.
Right, moving beyond just basic learning. The first stage is called deep learning.
And this is where the real skill building happens.
This is it, and it sounds intense. You engage with 100 science-based deep learning tasks.
Hold on, 100 tasks for every single concept or section. That sounds like a lot.
It does sound like a lot, but the key is that science-based part. It's not just 100 multiple-choice questions back to back.
Ah, okay. So how does it work then? How do you avoid burnout with that volume?
That's where the AI and the cognitive science principles come in again. Think spaced repetition, interleaving different concepts, varying the task types.
So it's like a targeted cognitive workout.
A highly personalized one, yeah. It forces you to retrieve information, explain it, apply it in different ways, generate solutions. It's this rigorous, varied practice that builds strong neural connections, the kind that lasts for years.
So the system pushes you hard, but smartly, managing the load while maximizing the brain wiring, essentially, taking you from input to actual skill.
That's the goal of stage one, building that durable foundation.
And after that, once those connections are solid, you enter the second stage, mastery.
Exactly. And this is where the payoff really shows, according to the sources.
What happens in mastery?
As you keep practicing with these deep learning tasks, you start to see things differently. You begin recognizing deep patterns.
Faster than others, more accurately.
That's the claim. Faster and more accurately than anyone else. It moves you beyond just being competent.
So it's about developing intuition.
An expert's intuition, yeah. The ability to solve complex new problems, to innovate, to lead based on this deeply ingrained understanding.
So the whole architecture is designed to take you on this journey, from just consuming info, through the hard work of deep learning, all the way to this expert intuition.
That's the engineered path they lay out, from start to finish.
It really reframes the whole idea of becoming an expert.
It does, and maybe that's the provocative thought to leave people with. Think about it. What does it actually mean for your work, for your field, if that expert intuition, that ability to see patterns, solve novel problems, isn't just luck or random experience, but something that can be systematically engineered?
If expertise itself can be built deliberately like that.
What does mastery truly look like then, and how fast could you potentially achieve it? It changes the game.